It was an event that happens maybe once in 1,000 years.
It's been 5 years since the historic May 2010 floods. In all, 24 people died in Tennessee, 11 in Davidson County. 17 inches of rain came down in Middle and West Tennessee. 13 inches of that fell in 36 hours. And before it was all said and done, the Cumberland River swelled to almost 52 feet. That's 12 feet more than flood stage.
The flood caused almost $2 billion worth of damage, and almost 30,000 volunteers, most from our own area, helped those hit hardest.
Neighbors helping neighbors without much outside assistance was the basis of the We Are Nashville movement that swept through the area shortly after the floods.
One of the hardest hit neighborhoods was in the Bordeaux area. More than 100 homes were damaged, and it took months for some homeowners to rebuild. News Channel 5's Jennifer Reyes visited the neighborhood of Hummingbird Drive today to see how far residents have come. It's new at 6 tonight.
The building permit to Ronnie Coleman's house on Hummingbird Drive still hangs from the window. It went up 5 years ago when his house went through some major renovations.
Brand new hardwood floors, and then your bathroom new, everything had to be replaced.
He didn't choose to remodel his house though. Mother Nature did that for him during the flood of 2010.
It was up to here in the house, but on the outside of the house, on the side of the carport, it was so strange. It liked about a foot being to the top. My neighbor's house, I was looking down and trying to look at his house. His house was completely just about underwater.
It looked like we had an earthquake. I didn't think water can do all of that.
The entire neighborhood was flooded. These are images of that unforgettable day. Water gushed through the street and into people's homes, destroying everything in its path.
Every room turned upside down, basically, like a mixer.
A total of 176 homes were damaged here in Bordeaux. One of them was completely swept away. It happened right across the street from Ronnie's house, and you can still see the skid marks it left behind on the road.
Finally, I seen a boat, and I told Barney, I said, Barney, here comes somebody to rescue us.
Barney is Ronnie's 22-year-old African gray parrot. He too survived the flood after his cage was nearly swept away by floodwater.
He keeps saying, he said, I remember that water, so it wasn't no fun that day.
It has taken a lot of work to rebuild his home, but there's not a day that goes by without feeling grateful for having survived.
Every year it gets a little bit sweeter for us. We enjoy life. Have the house finished is the main thing.
It will be a while before we see another home built right here on this lot on Hummingbird Drive.
The home's foundation
will have to be about 4 feet high in order to withstand another flood should it happen again. In Bordeaux, I'm Jennifer Reyes, News Channel 5 HD.
Wow. Volunteers were crucial in helping some neighbors rebuild their homes, and some homeowners, they continue to be involved in their communities as a way to pay back.